One.
Hi everyone, my name is Sammy, and like all of you, I am going to be graduating from Central pretty soon. And I am, of course, a psychology major, and I'm minoring in family studies. And I have decided that I'm going to do my presentation on jobs, looking for a job after school is over. So, for the first thing I looked up was kind of job skills that you get when you have a psychology degree, and a couple of them were just like critical thinking and different ways of approaching different situations because you have that background on how people think. Another thing is analytical skills from the research information that you've learned in the research study that we did in Professor Bender's class before. So a couple job options that I found online were advertising, career counselor, case manager, child care worker, social work assistant. There's a lot of assistant work out there that you can do. Supervisor is something that you would need to do a lot of these jobs. You could be a parole or probation officer for a juvenile detention center or a jail if you wanted to be. A psychiatric technician is also another job that I found. I personally, I live in Lacey, Washington, and so I looked up a couple different jobs on a couple different websites. I looked at the Washington State website to find a job for the state. I also looked at Craigslist because that always has all kinds of different jobs that you can do on there. And so I picked 3 out that I think would be really great experience for me. I've been very lucky the last year to be working at a private practice, and so I have a little bit of experience, but I'm still looking for that job after I graduate to be able to use my degree. So the first job I found was a DSHS Juvenile Rehabilitation Specialist Assistant. This job is in Chehalis, Washington at the Juvenile Detention Center down there. The salary you'd be making is around $2,700 to $3,500 a month. The qualifications that you need is a 2 years of college and 2 years of experience, or a bachelor's degree. We are all, of course, getting bachelor's degrees, so this would be a really good job to start out on if you could get it. The job duties kind of are management and transition planning, treatment, helping with treatment of the juveniles down there. It's really just trying to get the families and the juveniles back together and really come up with something that's going to help them once they get out and keep them from going back. The second job I found was a DSHS Rehabilitation Technician 2. This job is in Tumwater, Washington, which is close to me as well. It is $2,800 to $3,700 a month, salary-wise. You do need a bachelor's degree in rehabilitation, counseling, psychology, or counseling, or something related. Like I said before, we all are getting bachelor's degrees with psychology, so this is another job that we all could do. The job duties that you are doing is really trying to get these people back on their feet and allowing them to find a job, helping them find a job, helping them kind of figure out what the history of their jobs and their social life and trying to find a job that works best for them. You are supposed to update them on current job market information, current skills, help them with resumes, help them find a job, pretty much is what this one is. The third and final job that I found for everyone is a case manager, and this is in Olympia, Washington. It's $16.35 hourly. It's a part-time job. It's down at the Community Youth Center that's in Olympia, Washington, downtown Olympia. It's a big old building. They actually had other jobs I found on there as well, but this one I figured it's a pretty good start. You'd be working with at-risk youth in one of their housing facilities that they have. You do need, it looks like, education degree, so a bachelor's degree. It didn't specify a bachelor's degree, but because of the work you're doing and the research I've done before, I'm assuming it's a bachelor's degree or some kind of related experience. It looks like minimum of 4 years of experience with youth. The job duties that you'd be doing with that is you'd be helping with meetings for the particular age group you're working with. You would be helping them find clothing and housing and food and just kind of really helping them with crisis and getting them off the street and guidance and kind of like a peer mentor type person, but a little bit more in depth. So my first 2 jobs I found on the state website, and the 3rd job I did find on Craigslist actually under the nonprofit section of it. If you want more information on where I found these jobs, go ahead and ask me. I can definitely try to help you steer in the right direction. Again, I found jobs that are close to me. The state website definitely has a filter where you can find jobs that are closer to you. So this is my presentation. Thank you.